Hello there. I am Kanchan, and I worked at Amazon Web Services Company for 6 years as an AWS Solutions Architect and Solutions Architect Manager. In this video, I am going to try Google Bard to see if it can help a technical solutions architect in their day-to-day job. Here are some tasks that I will try today. Let's get started. As an AWS architect, I wrote and submitted lots of abstracts for AWS and non-AWS conferences. So let me ask Google Bard to write me an abstract around an AWS service. I like the title Google Bard suggested. For first sentence, it suggested 3 different options. I liked the first and second options suggested. In last 2 lines, Bard tried to capture the value proposition of the service. It's pretty good. Let's improve the response by asking Google Bard to follow a specific writing technique. Looks like Bard understood our suggestion and provided a potential abstract. It's quite well written. It also provided couple options. Let's check them out. I didn't like the second option that much. Let's check out third option. This option is pretty good as well, but it's a little wordy. So, if I had to submit an abstract for a conference, I would have used the first option as a starting point for building my own abstract. Let's see if Bard can suggest an outline for an introductory level presentation around Amazon Bedrock. It seems to have done a good job with deck goal as well as target audience. First slide is a title slide. Second slide introduces generative AI basics. Third slide sets the stage by highlighting challenges in building generative AI applications. Fourth slide introduces the service. Fifth jumps right into foundational models, which are pillars of the service. Sixth slide recommends speaking about retrieval augmented generation, also known as RAG, and fine-tuning techniques. Seventh slide speaks about agents, which is an important Bedrock feature. Eighth slide emphasizes important aspects of AI, while ninth slide provides a call to action. If I must comment, I would have liked to see knowledge base and continued pre-training explicitly called out. But, overall, I think that it's a good outline for an architect to build on. As an experiment, I also tried generating a 300-level outline. However, I could see a word or two indicating LLM's hallucination problem. Let's see if Google Bard is able to understand and explain an architecture diagram. Here is a blog post I authored 4 years ago when I was still working at AWS. Let me ask Bard to explain this architecture diagram. The diagram is from a 4-year-old blog post around an architectural pattern that uses AWS Service Catalog for enabling data lake hydration. As you can see, although there is no mention of AWS Service Catalog in the diagram, Bard was able to connect it with the blog post and was able to provide detailed insights. I also tried a few more diagrams and got good results for some of them. As part of my job, I learned a lot of new tech and also taught the same to others. Let's see if Bard can help craft a ramp-up plan around no-code AWS AI services. Note the length of the prompt I provided. My first couple attempts included providing short prompt with less context leading to average results. However, after I provided exactly what I was looking for, Google Bard did a pretty good job. It covered all the fundamental no-code AI services I wanted it to cover. Tips Google Bard provided were extremely relevant and to the point. As an architect, you write code to experiment with an idea. Let's try Bard's code generator. I want a program that prints named entities using a package called Spacy. Bard recognized that Spacy is a Python package and provided the code written in Python. Since this was a simple use case, the code worked without any issues. I also tried to generate a couple more complex codes, and although they did not work out of the box, fixing the code took a lot less time than having to write code from scratch. To summarize, Google Bard did a good job at helping expedite many technical tasks. However, I must remind you that LLMs do have a tendency to hallucinate. I strongly recommend evaluating and using AI responsibly. Check out FAQs and understand different notices and terms and conditions posted on Google's website before you use Google Bard. Thanks for watching. Do suggest us topics for videos.